Hey, what's up? It's Abs, and today I'm going to be talking about some job hunting tips. Hopefully they help you. I have 7 of them, so let's jump into it. So the first one is don't underestimate your skills, value, your worth, your experience, as well as your knowledge whenever you see job postings and they seem a little bit maybe like scary because you feel like you're not going to be able to do those job duties or the level of experience. When you think about it, the worst thing they could say is no. So it doesn't really hurt to apply to those job listings, and you never know, you could possibly get the job. And honestly, this is a problem that I have in terms of imposter syndrome. I don't think that I'm good enough, but there are times where when I was talking to a recruiter and she thought that I was really fit for this role, but I thought to myself, I don't think I'm good enough, so I was thinking to step down. Please do not step down just because you feel that you're not capable of doing it. The company is there and they're the ones that decide whether you are fit for the role or not. So I would just leave that decision to them and not to you. So just keep going, keep trying, don't give up. The second tip I have is actively apply. The biggest mistake I've made was apply for a job and then I would get rejected, wait 3 months, and then apply to a different job. Happened the same thing. When you really delay that job hunting process and you prolong it for a really long time, you're gonna notice that you're not gonna get anywhere, and you're gonna really like absorb each rejection. So actively applying means constantly get as many phone screeners, get as many interviews, and keep going and try to get as many as you can. But don't overwork yourself, but you want to have enough where you're constantly, seeking new opportunities and you're not taking these like long breaks because you won't really see any results anytime soon. Basically, the more traction you get from phone screeners and interviews, it's not going to feel as painful when you get rejected because you know that there are many other opportunities out there and you will start to feel valuable. And the third one is reevaluate if needed. If you're constantly getting rejected and nothing's changing, you need to stop and ask yourself, what do I need to do to improve? Maybe it's my resume that hasn't been updated, or maybe it's my portfolio, it's not good enough. I think that you should really try and figure out what you can do right now in order to improve your chances to get to the next step, whatever that may be. And the fourth one is take breaks. I was on this huge job hunt for almost like 2 months, and I've done more than 15 interviews, and there was a time where I just started thinking to myself like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this. I'm really exhausted, and it requires a lot of work to, prepare for the interviews and manage all of them. So it's really important to just give yourself a break if you need it, if you feel like completely burnt out from job hunting. For me, I took a week off and I was just like, I need to kind of relax, and then I will continue again. Another tip is finding a mentor. Do not be afraid or feel embarrassed of getting a mentor. I'm currently a working professional and I have a mentor, and it's just they give you another perspective on things, and maybe there's something that you haven't really found out about your resume portfolio that they can actually find something that sticks out to them, and they can tell you what you can improve on. In addition, they can also give you some tips on interviews. For instance, my mentor told me that some of the most common question in my field turns out it's a trick question, and he told me like what's the best answer as well as how to approach them, and it actually helped a lot. And so yeah, it's great to gain some knowledge from someone else and to learn from other people. And here's Kylo. Hi, Kylo. Another tip is on LinkedIn, you should turn on the open to work feature, whether it's open to everyone or just open to recruiters. This helps you provide exposure and people can recognize that you're interested in looking for jobs, and they will definitely reach out to you. I didn't know if it worked or not, but as soon as I turned it on, I had a lot of people messaging me, so I really think that is great to have, as well as, or especially as a backup too. And the last tip is actually using LinkedIn in moderation. I say this because sometimes if you go on it, it just doesn't make you feel good. And like, I know I feel really bad at times, especially if I just get rejected from some company and then I go on LinkedIn. It's like everyone's getting accepted, everyone is getting a job but me, and it just really hurts my feelings, and I feel that I don't belong on LinkedIn or even like in the world because I don't feel like I'm capable. So I say to use this in moderation because just know that LinkedIn isn't always the best place to be on, depending on what point of the job interviews or job hunt you're in. It's definitely great when you're contacting recruiters and such, but when you're on the feed, you basically see everyone getting a job but yourself. So mental health is very important, and try to look past that and know that everyone has all of their struggles. It's just that people on LinkedIn only show their successes. And to be honest, I had LinkedIn on my phone, and before I even saw anything else, when I clicked on the app and it was like, it showed like little icon, I was just thinking to myself, like, why am I taking my like free time to open an app to feel bad, and like, what purpose does that serve? So, and that was a time when I was job hunting and I felt really bad, and so I deleted it off my phone, and within an instant, because I don't spend that much time on LinkedIn anymore, I felt so much better about myself. And yeah, so definitely put your mental health first, and use LinkedIn in moderation. That is all I have for now. If you have any other additional tips that you'd like to share, please feel free to comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!